Who would have thought a routine MRI scan could turn into a life alarm bell? Imagine lying down, expecting just another checkup, and then the words brain aneurysm flowed into your world, shaking everything. That's exactly what happened to Kim Kardashian. And out of the blue, a high-profile celebrity moment becomes a universal wake-up call about stress, health, and the stories behind the spotlight. In the upcoming season of The Kardashians, Kim revealed she was diagnosed with a little aneurysm after an MRI, and she believes the cause was massive stress from her divorce from Kanye West. Ready to dive deep into what this means, why it matters, and how we can all learn something? Let's go, and y'all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. When Kim first heard the news, it wasn't in some hushed doctor's office behind closed doors. It was captured on camera. On an MRI table, surrounded by machines and silence, the words hit. There was a little aneurysm. Kim believed the years of emotional pressure tied to her divorce, along with the public scrutiny, that built up and manifested physically. It strips away the veneer of celebrity perfect life. Kim is human. She fears, she feels. It brings to light how stress doesn't just make us feel bad. It is a physical factor capable of triggering serious health conditions. It opens up a window into the taboo conversation. Health problems behind the glam. Curiosity trigger for next section. How exactly does stress lead to something like a brain aneurysm? What's going on inside our bodies when we accumulate emotional weight? Let's talk physiology 101. Don't worry, I'll keep it light. So, what's a brain aneurysm? A brain aneurysm, also called an intracranial or cerebral aneurysm, is when a weak spot in a blood vessel wall in the brain bulges out and fills with blood. Most of the time, no symptoms. Silence. But if it leaks or ruptures, bad news. Hemorrhagic stroke, emergency. Enter stress. Here's where it gets interesting. Kim's doctors reportedly told her the aneurysm may have been caused, or at least triggered, by stress. Constant pressure, emotional roller coaster, the spotlight, big transitions. Your body doesn't know the difference between, I'm stressed because I have to give a keynote, or I'm stressed because my marriage is unraveling. The internal missiles launch the same response: heightened cortisol, elevated blood pressure, vascular strain. If you're feeling chronic stress, don't just shrug it off. Check your blood pressure regularly. Notice physical signs. Persistent headaches, blurriness, a weird tingling. Could be more than just, I pulled an all-nighter. So, if Kim's stress was tied to her divorce, how did that phase of life play out emotionally? And what can we learn about stress in relationships? You're in a marriage that's lived out in front of millions. Every move, every misstep, every headline. That was Kim's life with Kanye. And when the split came, it didn't come quietly. On her show, she talked about it. She still has 4 kids with Kanye. She says she no longer feels personally responsible to fix him, and that during the time she felt the most pressure, she was also juggling law school study, parenting, and public life. Many of us experience relationship stress, not in tabloids, but in kitchen table arguments, silent car rides, the we can't talk about it energy. We carry responsibility for others, kids, partner, career. It builds. We underestimate how our private life bleeds into our physical life. Kim might have known something was off, her skin condition flaring up, psoriasis again, and her internal alarm bells going ding-ding. Sometimes what we brush off as just me being tired is our body waving a flag. Common signs of vascular stress, aneurysm risk. Persistent headache, especially behind the eyes or temple. Blurred or double vision, drooping eyelid. In Kim's case, an MRI turned up a little aneurysm that hadn't ruptured, but the provocation was there. Schedule a general checkup if you've had a period of high stress. Make physical stress visible. Note when your skin, sleep, digestion, mood, anything changes. So, how does someone recover from this kind of diagnosis? What does moving forward look like when you've been told something's wrong? Kim isn't collapsing into victim mode. She's leaning into proactive. She's saying, okay, something's up. Let's deal. Her doctors are monitoring. She's talking about it openly. That's powerful. What recovery might look like. Medical vigilance. Monitoring the aneurysm. making sure it doesn't rupture. Holistic stress management, therapy, mindfulness, physical activity, lifestyle reboot, sleep, diet, linking mind and body. Rewriting the script isn't easy. It means pausing when the world says go faster. It means choosing you. It means sometimes saying no when you're used to saying yes. Kim Kardashian is famous, wealthy, and in the spotlight. But the underpinning story? It could be yours. Or mine. Stress creeps in. We ignore the signals. Our bodies send whispers, then shouts. We assume it can't happen to me. Then, surprise. Kim's public reveal is a giant mirror. Look at your own life. Are you carrying invisible weight? Maybe you've been grinding at a job you don't love. Maybe you're doing the perfect parent routine and forgetting yourself. Maybe you're living the high spotlight of social media and internal low spotlight of anxiety. Sound familiar? Your health is not optional. Stress is not just mental. It's physiological. Talking about it doesn't make you weak. It makes you real. Here's your checklist inspired by Kim's story, but built for you. Item 1. Recognize your stress load. Ask, what has been piling up this year? What haven't I processed? Item 2. Notice physical signals. Headaches, skin changes, sleep shifts, don't suppress. Observe. So there it is. The high glam of Kim Kardashian meets the real world of stress, health, and human vulnerability. Her story isn't just celebrity fodder, it's a mirror. A chance for us to say, hey, am I listening to my signals? Am I protecting what matters? If you found this resonant, here's what you can do now. Share this article with someone you care about who might be ignoring their own stress. Comment your experience below. Have you ever had a moment where your body said no more? Pick one item from the toolkit above and do it today. Because if a little aneurysm can shock a megastar into attention, maybe you will listen before the alarm bells get loud.